We should be starting round one really soon. Oh, my cat is attacking me right now. Am I even unmuted? I am. Okay. Oh, donuts, Luigi, I'm gonna be turning in deck log late. Just put something together. Okay, if you're here, I will register your check-in. Hold on. Brackets. Participants. Checked in. All right, we shuffling the seeds up, boys. Let's go. We'll get this round one going. All right. Process check-in results. Let's go. All right, 8 people, 3-round tournament. Don't be slow.
Hello.
Hello. I'm just loading blue stocks right now.
Okay. Gotta start the camera. There we go.
Yeah, I'm loading up my own blue stacks. Or oh, I think we played. I believe I'm not mistaken. We played last week or last 2 weeks.
Maybe.
So, yeah, I remember that playmat. That's why.
Oh, this one. Yeah, this never changes.
Yeah, definitely. I was like, wait, this. I was like, oh, this person is familiar. Yeah, I'm trying to load up the Sidekick app right now.
That's okay.
If not, I'm just gonna have to use my phone.
Okay.
All right, let me get their deck codes up on the screen for you guys.
Oh, there we
We could start talking about the match
No,
today.
I got in time. I didn't know if it was a hard start 6 though.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so there we go.
Okay, we got Rika from the Chuni clan. They do some cool content and talk a lot about future sets and stuff in the game, along with like the English stuff. You know, check them out when you get a chance. Let me see this list they're running here. They're playing the cute control stuff. I think this is Rika's like, kind of like pet deck they've been working on for quite some time now, so I'll be really interested to see how it goes. I haven't played a ton of cute myself, but it definitely seems like a value control-y deck for the most part, because you can get a lot of bodies out. But when I first originally looked at cards, I didn't feel like anything really like stood out like this is how you win the game, other than you get really good value. So it'll be really interesting to see how this deck actually ends up playing out. Let me see. Let me grab Donuts. Log here. They are on Control Abyss.
Is that 1-2 or I can see the 2 and okay 1-2. Gotcha. I can see the stats on the 2, but I can tell with the 1.
Here's their deck code there in the bottom right hand corner for you guys to follow along. All right. So this will be interesting to see how this match plays out. I have a feeling Cute kind of bypasses a little bit of like kind of the discard control game plan going for Control Abyss, but I mean Control Abyss still has such really good tools. They still play Yuzuki, they still play Gensetsu, Death's Breath, Israfil. They even have Azazel in this list. Not the biggest fan of Azazel, but I totally understand why people will need to play it sometimes. But yeah, oh, looks like we're losing a card here.
Pay 2. Kana, pay 1 Evo.
Kana here coming down. Evos, look at the top card of your deck. You may reveal it and add it to your hand. If the revealed card is Cute, they get a heal too. So we got some decent healing here. Like every card in this deck is basically Cute, I assume. I haven't looked through every single card, but nothing I recognize here out of the other stuff. So yeah, it's always going to be a draw card heal too, which is not bad on a 2-drop that evos into a 3/3. Lets you control the board a little bit, especially going second, and you know, get some more hand back along with healing as well, so you can take a couple hits more than normal. All right. We got the Omen of Sonnets coming down here. Going to randomly discard a card here. I'm not even sure what cards are we looking to hit off of this here. I'm wondering, let me look at the spell list here too. Is there even that many spells I have to worry about? They do play a buff spell in Cute, but that looks like it's the only spell. So it's literally, I think that's like the only thing that's really going to be affected here for this matchup is that that one spell will cost 1 more, but everything else is just on a body, because why would you play a spell when you can play things with the bodies attached to them, unless the spell is very busted? I'm surprised they are not running any of like the 1-drop fake snipe spell for IMAS, but maybe that card is not good enough, unlike in Umamusume and stuff here. All right. Miho coming down. All right, Evo deals 2. So we're going to do a little damage onto Omen of Sonnets there, getting it down to a 4/2, make it a little bit easier to clean up later. Hopefully. But unfortunately, Omen of Sonnets not being removed here, meaning they're going to at least be able to swing in for 4 if they feel like it this turn. All right, we got Surefire Bullet coming down just to clear up the board here. Oh, my mistake. That is this discard pile. Omen of Sonnets is not on the board. Omen of Sonnets is gone. All right, but we got Punk Demon here coming down, gonna ward up here. Looks like they did not opt to get the Bane. Doesn't feel like there's a real reason to. Not sure if it is required at all that much in this matchup to actually get the Bane. I know some matches just for tempo and like forcing bad trades, like getting the Bane feels pretty good. Other times you're happy with the ward and heal too.
Akiha, the fanfare doesn't think there's no other follower on the field, but I'll pay 1 to Evo.
Okay.
On evolve, discard a cute card. Select a enemy follower on the field, deal 3 damage, and draw a card. So I'll discard this, draw a card, that takes 3 damage, and you go to 21.
Yep.
Not bad, not bad. I like that. 3-drop
Last one.
that has a fanfare. You can select another cute follower, give it +1 health, and then on Evo, the whole discard, draw a card, deal 3 damage. Discard a cute card, that is, though.
I guess I'll start by playing Yuzuki for 3. Deal 5 to it, and I mill 1.
All right, Yuzuki coming down here to just go ahead and deal with the board. Also milling it. Looked like another Omen of Silence. Not sure how important that is there, but looks like we also got man, what is this thing called? Thundering Roar, I believe. So we're gonna do another random discard here.
Reroll again. Oh my god, please. Okay, 4.
Sure. Azuki.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, definitely. You don't even have follow on the board, so okay. Pass turn.
Sure. Later. Pay 3 for Mirei. Mirei skill. Look at the top 3 cards of my deck. Put one of them at the top of the deck, and I bury the rest.
Yep.
Bury these 2.
Okay.
While there are at least 5 Isle Master cards Curry, it has Rush, but that's irrelevant.
Mirror, not bad coming down as a 4/3 rush to deal with stuff, but nothing on the board really to deal with here. We do get to fill up the grave a little bit. I'm not exactly sure how important is the grave for cute in general.
Okay.
From what I'm looking, it probably isn't that important.
I guess I will start by paying 6 for Gene.
Oh, sorry, the 7-drop in the top end, Uzuki. I forgot summons from the grave. So, getting the grave filled up a little bit is kind of important. Got to set up some of your late game things in there to summon out later to build those big boards off of that 1/7 drop.
I will bring up 4 of the Fox tokens.
Sure.
And yeah, I guess I'll just ward all 4 of them and go ahead.
All right, we got Gensetsu coming out here with the big bad wolf pack here.
Angelic Maid. It's like the follower in my field. Give it +1/+3, and I heal 3.
Okay.
So I go at 25.
All right, one of the few spells in the list here gains +1 attack and +3 health, I believe, making this 5/6 now. Not too bad.
Pay 7 for Uzuki.
Uzuki coming down now, so we're going to be able to summon, I think, 2 more followers off of that. I think a 4 cost and a 1 cost, I want to say. Let me double check the effect here. 4 or less and up to 1 Q follower that costs 4 or less and 1 that costs 2 or less, and then summon to the board, and then they both get +1/+1, which is nice. We get a buff board here.
Give this follower +1/+2 and ward. And it'll just basically be a 2 attack and 3 add. So let me quickly add that, and then this is a regular 1.
Another amazing card that I've enjoyed playing a card a lot, Azuki Omomoi. A lot of times, this card comes down for literally 1 a lot of the times because your board gets so wide off of these cute boards. Obviously, can do that. And it's the same thing with Passion too. Even though this card is a cute card, it could technically be paid Passion because it's only looking for other IMAS followers. So it does come out occasionally, and I think it's a lot of lists too. For I want to say cool, they do play this as well on some of those lists. Though I don't think I've seen it too often, but I think it came up occasionally before as a tech for the mirror I saw on some JP lists.
side?
6. Yeah, 4, 6, and this one is. Oh, yeah. You know that's why I put the 3. I forgot to put the 3 there.
Okay.
Yeah, because it had +1, +2. Yeah, +1, then 1, 2 in ward. So yeah, so this is 5 defense and this is 6 defense.
6 defense. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering where that +3 came from. So it looks like it was from that one.
Yeah. No, you're good. Let's do. I guess I will swing at the 5 defense ward.
Sure. For how much? For 2?
For 2. Yep.
Okay, so it goes down to 3.
Yep. And he needs 1 attack. I will.
All right, looks like we're gonna start pushing out these foxes. Got to get in there with the rushes and everything. Surprise! Should probably attack with the one that can't attack face just in case, but I don't think it really matters here because they're all going to only deal 2. I think it's going to basically have to crash everything in the board to clear clear through these 2 wards and then be able to at least swing in with Gensetsu, but end up leaving the 7 drop and the 3 drop, which both are going to hit very hard if not taken care of. Sadly, no Israfil. I don't think I saw Israfil in grave, so there's maybe no chance here for a Death's Breath Israfil Evo play, which would have been nice as well. I feel like if he did have it though, he would just only run in the 1 and then play Death's Breath Israfil Evo to kind of clear up the board and then swing in with everything else. Second Gensetsu coming down here only costs 4 because of the cost reduction, and then we're gonna get a bunch of tokens once again. I don't know, is he gonna Evo here? I assume he is.
I have more. I just am struggling to. Oh, actually, I'll use the Evo points that I've just used so far.
Sure.
You hate to see it whenever you play into Control Abyss. You hate to see these plays here where it's just like, didn't clear my first Gensetsu. Well, look into this new one. Now these big boys here, they're just gonna start swinging in for way more.
Goes down to 4.
Should they swing in for 3 now? I believe. And both of these Gensetsus are just getting pumped up every time one of these get removed.
Sure.
And I'm just going to get rid of this spare proxy. Summon the last one, swing at it.
Sure.
And okay, so this is basically up to 6.
All right, we did it. We got through the ward here.
And then these 2, well, so this one will hit you for 3.
Sure.
And then
5.
Also hit you for 3. Yep. Down to
22.
Yep. And then this Gensetsu will hit you for 8.
So go down to 14.
Yep. 14. The last 2.
That was a really huge damage push by Abyss here. You love to see it as Abyss here. Are we going to push up anything else? Okay, nope. We just got another ward here. Are we going to ward it up or are we just calling it quits? Giving it Bane. I like this. I like this. Making it even that much more awkward to deal with this turn. IMAS suffering from the fact that they don't have really any interaction spell-wise that works always too well. At least nothing in cute immediately. Most of the stuff is like in Passion or Cool, I believe, have some as well. Or is it just in Cool? But yeah. Either way, pretty awkward board here.
Fanfare, discard a cute card. Give this follower 2 health and draw a card. I'll discard Sachiko.
We're discarding here. Gonna heal up on this follower, pushing it to 5 health, I believe, or maybe a little higher. And then drawing a card too. Gonna cycle here. This is a really awkward board state to deal with. Like, just going wide just is really rough because not only are we removing these other things, they're just going to be powering up the Gensetsus.
If it's a cue card, I may reveal it and add to hand. Okay. Sachiko. Okay. Yeah, can't really do much. Thinking. Okay, so I think this rush is strangely irrelevant. But it should be okay. I'll go Uzuki into the to one of the foxes.
Okay, so
Clearing out an Azuki here, or using Azuki to clear out one of the foxes. Gonna go ahead and power pump these Gensetsus up.
We'll do 5 into another fox.
okay.
So it will go down to, yeah, I'll just lose the stat line. And yeah, not much really I can do. End turn ward.
Okay.
With three remaining.
Okay.
Well, this is pretty. What is this? Swings in for 7 plus 9, right? So, or is that 10? Is this just lethal here on board?
Guess I might as well do this.
They have one ward, right? Oh, and we have the Israfil. It's
I'm on the fence.
oh shoot!
A lot of the X-Men comics.
It's my phone going off there. Oh, Israfil coming down. This should clear up the board, and then she should be able to swing in for lethal here.
Okay, then I will just have her swing at that one and then skill
Just
you'll
clear,
push it the board.
just deals out of the field. Okay, sure.
Yep. And then Gensetsu swing at you for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
Sure.
Down to 17. Or down to 7.
I'm gonna down 7, yeah.
And then swing for 6, 7, 8 damage.
Okay, then that's GG, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to do a cool play. Like, I pretty much have lost the game. But I wanted to do a cool
Unfortunate.
play.
Like the back-to-back Gensetsus into Israfil is just like so backbreaking. That's like one of the strengths of Control Abyss, especially when like
Even though the
it's
game-
one of those decks that
losing
just
game
like
and,
Kuon, like the later the game goes, it can easily take control of the game with bomb after bomb after bomb, especially the fact that one of their best bombs in the set, Gensetsu, gets to like literally fill up the entire board, leave you with like 4 wards if you want. Very aggravating card to deal with if you don't have some kind of board wipe or some way to deal with wide boards that get built up that way.
This is a deck I actually played in day 1 in JP.
Okay.
I mainly because I pulled a box. So basically, I pulled a box of Idolmaster and JP,
Yeah.
and I basically this deck only went through 2 rough drafts, and the final draft is literally this list. And my goal is to max idol signature all of these, which I have all the cards. I just need to wait for them to ship to me. So I'm just gonna tools. It's not. It's like it's not.
All right, guys. Let me check on these other matches here. Otherwise, we'll probably be seeing you in the next match here shortly, hopefully. Yep, you're gonna have to deal with Abyss today, unless you're also on Abyss and doing some terrorist actions. I'm watching out for you. Oops, I had my mic muted. I'm not going to Georgia anymore because I couldn't find rooming with anyone else. So I just passed up on it because I was just like, you know, screw it. I'm going to Texas already. So I'm just like, I'll just wait for Texas. Also, 4-hour flights kill me, man. Let me check how these other matches are going. I think 2 matches are done. One match, or only 1 match, maybe. Oh, no, I think 2 matches are done. I think just. Oh yeah, they just didn't report it. Yeah. So we got 2 matches left. I'll pop in really quick to see where they're at. Oh my God, someone's in here playing some spicy stuff. What's going on in here? Okay, yeah, the matches are almost over here. All right, so round 2 should start pretty soon. Four-hour flights are easy. Listen, my rickety bones can't handle long flights anymore. Oh, waiting more cards to finish that cute list. Thanks everyone for joining tonight. I really appreciate it. It's always a lot of fun doing these, even when I'm being held hostage by people healing all night. Also, give me some likes in there. We need likes, guys. We have 0 likes, and the stream's been live for 27 minutes. I knew everyone hated this. Listen, I am an old man. My bones are falling apart and everything. Especially the TCG SLs. I'm sorry, Donut Man. I took a peek at the other games. They were like basically done or like really close. So I assume they should both like finish up here soon. Yeah, one of them's already done. We need this last matchup that looked like it was just basically done when I last peeked in. So I'm hoping they'll finish here and we can just get on to round 2. I need to figure out, I think like honestly maybe I need to like move this to a different date or something, but it's really hard with like traveling on the weekends means I can't really run this on the weekends, and a lot of my locals that I play card games for are on the weekends. Like I play Grand Archive on Sundays, and Saturdays are Shadowverse. So running shit on the weekends is always rough for me because like I need time to do some of this stuff on my own and anything else. It just feels like Wednesdays are probably the best. I pulled 3, 1 from each type of starter. Nice. Yeah, I kind of like Wednesdays. It's just some work schedule stuff changed for me. So instead of having like almost 2 hours to prepare for this, I have like 0 hours to prepare for this now every time I come home. But yeah, it shouldn't be an issue though. It's just like get off work immediately, do this exactly. As much as it sucks that I'm on the East Coast, so it's later for me. There's another SPV tournament on Sundays, and my locals is Saturdays. Yeah, I feel that. That's why I think weekends, usually Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, I feel like those are the big card game days for people out there. So those are the days like you don't really want to touch. I think they finished the game, it looks like. They just need to report it here. If we can get... Okay, we got 2 likes, guys. I see there's 10 of you out there. Come on, just give me like 2 more likes. That's all I ask for. The algorithm here constantly beating up on me, especially since I haven't been uploading like this past week. But I have some stuff coming out. Doing a quick thing on Cool, at least for the most part. Sunday and Monday are... I feel that. Sunday is just like... I play Grand Archive on Sundays, but it's more of like if I'm feeling it. It's not like my main thing. I've been enjoying it a lot though, which is nice. Okay, thank you guys. 7 likes. You guys are all the best. I think... Oh, let me check the rounds here. Oh my god. Who won? Report the game! Report the game! Let's see. If Descan on... Alright, wait, yeah. You're in chat here. Did you win or did you lose? Yeah, I don't know how... I don't even know how Final Fantasy like even plays, so I would be lost. Thank you so much, Desk. I appreciate it. your gentleman and a scholar. So round 2 should be up. Oh no, I feel like I'm gonna be held hostage in the match I'm going into, but I'll stream it. I'll see you guys there. All right, looks like we got some cool action along. Oh, cool versus Uma Musume. Let's go. This was the spicy stuff I was seeing earlier.
You start doing these. I did it once so far.
Okay, let me get the deck codes on screen for you guys here. We got cute on top here. I mean, cute. Oh my god, my brain. It's melting. Oh, let me shut off this background music.
You can't tell anyone what I'm playing on. Alright. Yeah. Is this gonna be streamed though? Can't they? Man, no one knows. My friend group watches these. Alright. Let's go. I'm playing IMAS, by the way. Yeah, got it. Kit, if you ever saw Thor 3, the scene where Hulk busts into the arena and Thor's like cheering and everything, he turns to the Grandmaster, he goes, he's a friend from work. That's me right now.
Nice. All right.
All right, Hung, what do you want?
We got. We have the new hotness versus old and busted here. This is gonna be an interesting match.
All right, let's go. Odd. Okay. I got a 6. All right, your choice.
Let me take a look at this Uma list. Looks like a really standard list. They're playing 2 outrunning, then crushing heats though for the most. And they cut down on top guns. Listen, this guy's the GOAT because he plays Shinko Wendy, and we know how much Pressure hates Shinko Wendy here. But I love Shinko Wendy. She's the GOAT. I swear to God, even though she's a horse, she's the GOAT. Top end, still playing Ogre Cap. I really enjoyed playing Narita Bryan more instead of Ogre Cap. I just having the hand size felt better, but and then also being able to freely use your carrots and not having to worry as much felt really good. But yeah, it is one of the few ways to deal with a wide board. So well, it looks like Cool coming in here, going second. Unfortunate for them. We're on the aggro game plan, so you usually always want to go first. But I mean, you have some cool tools going. Cool. All right. Anyway, you have some good tools going second as well. Just to like literally be able to evo on turn 2 if need be and play another 1-drop, which is kind of nice in some neat scenarios. But we'll see what happens here. Already seeing a Daiwa, which is really, really good for Uma. If you've been familiar at all with the Uma meta and like the Uma deck in general, just getting Daiwas, seeing Daiwas early is like such game changing. All right, Karen Hojo coming down here, gonna go ahead and deal itself a damage. So it is a 3-1 now instead of a 3-2. A super overstated 1-drop. I don't know why they printed cards like this. On top of having an insane effect of paying fee using 1 lesson, and then giving each follower on your field +1 attack, so you can push some crazy damage. I'd like to see turn 2 into Chizuru Matsuo. If we get that Chizuru out on turn 2, things will start feeling really good for Cool. We're going to be able to swing in for 4 immediately and have a 2/3 body on the board as well. There it is. So we're going to already put our opponent down to 16.
Another cool follower plus 1 attack, so we'll give it to the Karen. And then we'll attempt to swing face for 4.
Okay, response. I'll lamplet it.
Okay, so yeah. Okay.
All right, Lamplet coming down, answering the stuff here.
Got it.
Love to see it. I'm sure Cool does not like to see it, though. They prefer their opponent having no interaction at all. So this is like another one of those matchups, too, where Cool doesn't necessarily have a lot of like interesting ways to interact with the board if the followers aren't engaged. So you could probably super greed a like vodka here, which would be like a really interesting play. All right, getting an encroaching heat to hand off of that special week. Going to go ahead and play. Going to go ahead and play Shinko Wendy here. Don't tell Pressure, but Shinko Wendy is the GOAT. All right, going to scry here. We're going to leave the card on top or bottom.
I'll keep this on top.
Must have been a good card, so that's good to see. All right, we have the 2/3 on board, which is really nice too, because it's basically a better version of. I'm forgetting the sword card right now, but it also has last word, give a cool follower on your field, +1 attack. So when you do lose it, you do get to buff something else if something does live onto the board.
Okay, your turn one.
Spend an Evo point. Then search for.
All right, Izuki going to Evo here. We're going to go ahead and find a Rin or a Mio Honda and play it for 2 less. Assume we're going to get the Mio Honda here to push some damage here, possibly. It looked like Mio Honda. Can't tell. It's so far away and so back there. Yep, coming out for free. Unfortunately, no Rin on the board, so it's not going to get an extra attack this turn, but still being able to storm in for 2 never feels bad. All right, we're swinging in for the 2/3 now.
Swing with Miohando, strike, since I have Uzuki, she'll gain 1 health.
Okay, I'm 16.
All right, so now we got the stormed out 2/2 on the board. It has +1 health due to the fact there is an Izuki on the board. Making it slightly harder to deal with, but honestly not too different because most of the removal deals 2 or 4 damage, between 2 and 4 damage for Uma. So I mean everything on the board it just kind of like dies to any spell that Uma could potentially have. Wonder if we're contemplating do we play Daiwa this turn or what do we do here? Daiwa, search out Lamplet, probably wouldn't be too bad here. Get to answer a couple things on the board here. Possibly might be. Are we even looking to Evo Special Week? Probably not. I think you just play the control game plan until like until hopefully Cool runs out of resources. I assume. I know there's a lot of ways that Cool can just kind of build an entire board off of like one card, especially if they high roll into certain things. Thank you, Paul. Luminous Knight. I can never remember that name.
Alright, I'll play Agnes Tachyon.
All right, not bad play too. This is go ahead, play Tachyon, Evo. We're gonna just go ahead and get the Lamplet back.
Oh, and I grab the lamplet. Your last words for the Chizu proc?
It doesn't because I need another cool follower on the board.
Oh. Oh,
And
that
I
makes
have,
things easy.
and I
Oh,
have
okay, well,
and
okay.
a cute.
That makes things easier for me. Okay, I'll play Lamplet. to deal 2 to your Mio Honda, and then -1 your Uzuki.
All right, we're going to get rid of Mio Honda here with the Lamplet. Then we're going to go ahead and put Uzuki down -1, which I believe. Does this make her 3-3? I got to double check her stat line. Yeah, she's going back down to a 3-3 now. So this is a bit of an awkward board for IMS to even deal with in general. What are we looking for here? We're at, what, four play points with Evo. What can we do here? We're probably looking for like a Ronco. Ronco would be pretty good here. Come into play, deal 2 damage or something. We'll just go ahead and Evo it. Gonna add a card from the top and then go ahead and then swing in with Ronco as well. Wouldn't it be too bad?
Oh man. I mean, I guess that's fine. We're gonna go 4 for Ranko Kanzaki.
Yep. Ronco Kanzaki coming down here.
Go ahead and deal 2 damage to the Agnes Tachyon.
Opting to pop the Tachyon with that. Then I assume we're just going to go ahead and Evo here. Not going to be able to really use the effect other than the on-evolve effect. Won't be able to use the lesson effect. Curious to see if they decide to swing into Special Week and Shinko Indy here, just to clear up the board. Or we're going to just trade in 3 damage and make them do the clearing. I think maybe you play to force them to do the trading here. But the fact that, you know, unlike IMAS doesn't have as much like removal spells, especially in the cool deck that Uma has. So Uma can do a better job at controlling the board a lot more than just honestly play for that mid range Daiwa vodka play into like big storm damage, like tempo turn plays like that just really turn the tempo around. Yeah, I like this. We push the damage here, put them to 16.
We're gonna attack the forest girl.
Oh wait.
Or Haven, whatever it is.
Looks like we're gonna take care of the board here. All right, yeah. So we're actually just gonna end up playing more of a control game plan, putting Ronco down to a 2 health fall right now, I believe. Let me double check that. Yeah. So she's a 4-2 now, along with the 3-1 Uzuki on the board. Not too threatening, honestly, but I guess they felt that they need to really deal with the board state there. They were afraid of just taking more damage.
Yeah, play Daiwa.
Yeah, leaving those followers up with Daiwa, and oh man, if a Daiwa came down plus a vodka here, that'd be pretty painful, especially with the free spell use to be able to remove something, pump up the board. So yeah, it looks like getting rid of the board was a good play on their part, especially if they have a vodka. If they play a vodka out of their hand, it's like the worst case scenario if you didn't trade, and they had it already. All right. So vodka going to go ahead and pump up the board here into a 4-4 and a 4-5, I believe, for Daiwa. They do have rush, but nothing to really rush into here.
The Daiwa into your Uzuki.
Oh, sorry, Uzuki's still on the board.
Okay, and turn.
Daiwa going down to a 4-2, not too bad. They still have the opportunity to react on their opponent's turn, even though they're technically tapped out or have 0 play points floating. If you're not aware, Daiwa does let you use an Uma spell card, costs 1 less per turn. That includes your opponent's turn. So on your opponent's turn and your turn, the first spell you play each turn costs 1 less, which means if they do have a snipe or lamplit in training, it does cost 0, and it will pump their board, which is pretty scary actually when things like that do happen. This is a really, really awkward scenario. You probably want to say a Kanade or something here just to deal with like the vodka and Daiwa. Like, especially you have to deal with the vodka, but it's so hard for Uma, especially cool Uma. They just don't have like that many tools to really deal with it other than like Kanade here. If a Kanade comes down, I think we're in an okay space. We get Kanade, Evo, kill vodka, then swing into Daiwa. That should like deal with the board, hopefully. And then like if they don't have another like Daiwa vodka play afterwards, you at least have time to maybe like come back and start pushing more damage here. But as the game goes on, and especially if they don't deal with the sport, it's going to be really hard for IMAS. Okay, they got the... Oh, no, that's not Kanade. That is Yasuha. So when she comes into play, we get a look for deck. Search your deck for a cool follower that costs 2 or less and summon it, then shuffle your deck afterwards. So what are we getting here? Okay. Getting Sajo, Yukimi Sajo, which does Evo and give a follower on the field +1 attack and rush for the turn on Evo. Leaving Vodka on the board is so scary though next turn, because like if like they come down with another Daiwa, it's like it's almost over. Right, no Lamplet here, thankfully.
And then we'll attack the vodka.
Oh, did that card have a sell? Did I miss that text?
Got it. Oh, and your card's dead.
Oh yeah, it gives it a rush and a sell. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh yeah.
Able to deal with the vodka, thankfully. Okay, the game is not going to go out of control just yet. Both players kind of like limited resources here. We have Uma, which is on 4-card hand currently. As I say that, they get Narita top road, I believe. So we're going to be able to draw 2, ditch 1, mini Shenlong basically into a 4/4. Get some resources back, present some threats on the board here at least. 2 play points left. I'm not sure what they have left or what they could possibly want to play. One of the things too, like I said though, I feel like cool aggro doesn't have the best interaction with boards, so you can kind of play a little bit greedy sometimes, and if they whiff a turn of being able to answer something, you kind of just take control of the game as Uma here. What are we thinking about here? I think you get a special week or something. You just play to the board. I just feel as long as you don't engage something, I think it's pretty tough for Cool to really deal with here. I wonder what is in their hand making them think. Maybe they want to keep up some play points so they can like respond to any like aggressive storm plays this next coming turn. Maybe they want to. Maybe they think about presenting just bodies on the board.
I scored the Maximus. Okay. Now play Outrun the Encroaching Heat. I think there's a 5.
Oh, okay. They were still ditching. I forgot to read the top row. They were still ditching for that. Oh, and then going in for a 5/5 storm play here just to push the damage. This has IMS at 12 life total. Maybe they're looking at possibly doing a what is that card's name? Ogiri Cap to like kind of push for lethal next turn or get really close to it. All right, pushing 5 damage, and then this time Bryn is actually on the board, which means Mio Honda is going to be able to actually swing for 3 here, pushing them to 8.
I will board up and pass.
Got it.
Rin, such a solid card. It has ward too, which is like the crazy part. So not only is it like on game plan randomly, but and like works so well with Mio Honda, it also like protects you into the mirror and pushes damage as well. Kind of a silly card in general. Four card hand here for Uma. What can we do with all these play points? We're at 8 life total here. Looks like 10 in grave. Let me take a look at the deck list. They do not play not Marzensky. Oh no, is it Marzensky? My brain is just so dead.
I play vodka.
Yep.
All right, Daiwo Vodka. It's a good start.
I'll just show you the line. I play Trial Initiation for free.
Yeah.
I play Lamplit to deal 2 to your Honda. I play Trial Initiation. I give the Storm. Vodka gives this 4/4. 4/5. And Storm. And
Yeah, this should be lethal.
Oh wait. 4/8. Oh yeah. 10. Oh, I'm 2 off. Alright. Fine, I'll play it out.
You gotta.
It says your war is in the way. I could have searched the Lamplit, but I used some rip. Alright, Trial. Agnes Tachyon. Trial. This Ikano. Then on the Honda. I'll crash the Daiwa actually into your ward. And then I'll swing 10 to you. You're at 2. Your turn.
Unfortunate. 2 off of lethal here.
Can I deal 8 to you with 7 mana? With this deck specifically, I think the answer is yes. We're gonna try.
We can push 8 damage here if they have
Now
Oh, okay. Now coming down here, let's see if we can hit the good high roll.
I don't think you could hit anything.
Actually, before we do that, just in case, we're gonna go 2 for Yukimi first. Just in case. Just in case something should happen. Then we do now, and then we do top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do we get a Rin here to give Storm?
Oh, this is like a really big. Actually, hold on. We grab this for sure. Jeez, okay.
All right, Honoka, Ayase coming down.
We didn't get the win button. Actually, wouldn't we have still been off? We'd have been like what? 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we would literally be off by 1. Oh, that's fine. Shoot. Okay, so now I gotta think. If I do this, and I do that, I then grab that, play it. This is gonna already give a thing rush, which is fine. Well, what's the health on everything? Let's start there.
Yeah, 6/6, 4/1, 4/4.
6, 4, 1, 4, 4. Okay. So that can do that. That can do that. That kills 2 of them. But then I have a stupid 6/6 to get over. Whereas this do that. this.
All right, so we do have access to a Evo point, so at least we're going to be able to at least Evo the 2-drop if needed be, the Yukimi Sajo. What are we looking? What are we looking to play here? What else do we have here?
2 of the 3. I go there.
So we can get up to a 3 cost here.
Right, because or do I do this here, this here? No, because oh gosh, that's pain. Otherwise it's what? It's this, do that, there, there. Oh, that's actually.
Is that a win? Or do we give it Storm? We Evo the other card. Give Rush a sell to now. Is that how we're dealing with this board here, or?
Let me see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Because I can give the thing Rush. The thing I give Rush trades into the thing that one has 1 health.
Oh yeah, true. The 2/1 can't swing herself.
No.
3.
You do exactly.
So yeah. Oh yeah. So you only want something with lift.
Because I either get a Kande or I get an Uzuki is the issue. The rest is gonna go to the bottom anyways. I can't choose either one of those. So I either get one of these two. If I do this, I can Evo it, hit the vodka for 4. This gets Rush, I guess. But then like this goes into the 4/1, and then I can only deal 4 damage to the other one, and still has 2 health left.
Lizuki does, when it comes to play, heal him 1 if he chooses to. Evo, get to search out something else. Play a Mio Honda, I guess.
Get
Mio Honda.
You know what's funny? Playing this was actually a misplay.
Yeah, because you could have evolved.
Because I could have, because I could have gotten the range Shibuya. Actually, do I even have 1 left?
Yeah, the 4 cost one, and then
Yeah,
5.
Yeah, you can get the 4 cost. Yeah, I can get the 4 cost, play the 4 cost, but then I guess I only still do. Or hold on, because let's say it was this, right? Give this Rush. This is fine. This is a 4/4. Get the range Shibuya.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to clear it, but you have a war at least. Because
it would
you fight
be
this crash, the now and the Uzuki, and then there'll be a 4/1 left. But you'll have a war at least.
Yeah. That's so unfortunate. Oh no. Okay. Just because I haven't played the card yet, we'll play Kande. I haven't played Kande in like any game, so we'll just do Kande.
All right, Kanade Evo here. We're going to deal 4 damage somewhere. Then it itself will be able to trade into something else because I believe it becomes a 4/4 as well. It does.
No, because you're going to evolve it. Right?
Well, what if I evolve the Yukimi though, and then Yukimi gives the now 3. No, it still won't matter because it's still.
Yeah, because you're on like the now be standing, so you can't rush with it.
Hold on, let me think. 4.
All this thinking and watching him has removal in their hand.
I need to be able to evolve both. That's the unfortunate part. Kit, by the way, just Hung got it. I don't think there's a way out of it. So if you just want to like go to one of the other games, like he has it. I literally can't do anything. I'm just dead.
Yeah, I'm bored.
But I am gonna sit here for like 5 minutes and ponder it.
I don't think you because
look into your ponder orb.
You have to give the rush to the now. It doesn't matter you give it to the Kaide because if you don't give it to the now, you have a 3-3. Body that's just standing uselessly.
Because like I guess I gave it to the but like it doesn't matter. Yeah, because if I give it to Yukimi, but then I don't evolve the Yukimi to give another thing rush, so I'd have to like Hanukkah, give it to the Kande, Yukimi evolve the now kills vodka.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I guess that, yeah. But you still have to.
But then I still have the giant. Yeah. There's literally no way I can do it. I can't kill all three. GG-san, you got it.
Alright.
Yeah, I think that is game. All right, I'm going to check in on the other matches here. Looks like Uma coming back from the dead, winning games.
Yeah, I have this too.
Let me take a look at our other matches going on here. Yeah, we only have one. We only have one match left. Or sorry, 2 matches left here. Let me take a look really quick. Oh my god. One of the matches are not looking too hot here. Both players are very high health. Let me see what this last match over here is. All right. There's only one matchup left. I am going to step away for a minute. But I'm going to leave this matchup here for you guys.
What's your cost? The one with the ward?
Hold on. Oh my god. How do I...
I'll pay 2 at end phase. Get rid of her.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm going to leave this matchup for you guys to watch a little bit of. Let me fix this camera really quick, so it doesn't look all backwards for you guys. There you go. Oh, it's still backwards. There we go. And I'm going to step away to get some water really quick. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, wait. Azazel for the win. Opponent went from 34 to 10. Busted. Donut.
Attack for 10.
Yep.
And then clear. 11.
All right. I'm going to step away really quick. Enjoy this game while I'm AFK.
Yeah. I'm just going to take all the damage.
2.
I'm down to 2.
You're 2 left. And then your move. And then I pass with 10
Sure.
forwards.
Okay, well, let's try this play then. Nene, Fanfare, I will deal... I mean, actually, no, it kind of doesn't matter. I will deal 4 to Israfil, or 3 damage to Israfil.
3.
Pay 1 Evo. On Evolve, pay 3. Select the follower in my cemetery. Put it onto the field. Uzuki skill, we will do... Well, probably could put... Nah, no, I don't. Yeah, okay, that's really sad. Okay, we will do... I don't think it really... It does give her... Well... Yeah, because I have no other Evos. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just do this skill. I'm just gonna deck out eventually. Then we'll do... Yeah. 2 skills on stack. First skill, look at top card of my deck, give it to Q card out to hand. It is. And then second skill, look at top 3. Put 1 card at the top of the deck, bury the rest. Just for memes, we'll just do this and take this out. What is rush? How many? What's the stats on Israfil right now?
10-7.
Actually, wait, no, I can't even. Well, no, I dealt 3 damage, so it's only 10-7. So, it does not matter. Yeah,
And 3 wards.
Yeah, because of 3 wards, just take the zone. So yeah, 4 here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm just gonna concede because I don't think even if I go into the rushed followers, I'm gonna clear that Israfil. So that's pretty much game.
Okay, then.
Yeah. GG.
GG.
Yeah. Let me reports.
All right, made it back just in time for last round.
Okay, so next round should start. Looking to remain.
Oh, yeah, see that.
Oh, I was like, are you guys still in here trying to figure out if you...
No, we were
just
talking
damage,
about war crimes. card event.
Oh, yeah. I'm just.
By the way, Hung, don't forget Friday's our buy card event.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay. Tomorrow's my buy card event as well for another buy card.
Can't you only have one?
I already used one, so I can get another one for another event.
Oh, you have to use it? Oh,
Yeah.
so, like, you can't respend it?
only hold one.
Dude, if one buy card got me a buy at every event, I would definitely go to Georgia because I'd have a buy at Georgia and like every event, like that'd be busted.
Let's see that. Oh, here, give me a second.
Okay.
All right, looks like our finals is going to be Uma versus I believe it's Abyss, right? And we got doing it on here with Control Abyss once again.
Hello, everyone on the YouTubes.
This will be an interesting match. I'm pretty sure Abyss has I feel like Abyss should be favored here, especially if they kind of high roll ish into just like Gensetsu on 6 or Israfil on 6. I don't know, other than like Silent Suzuka or something like that. How does oh yeah, let me change the deck code. How does Uma deal with like a 10-10 on board? Oh, they do play. I forgot. So Raindrop Drums is a card that can answer it at least once. But Gensetsu sounds like insanely not fun for Uma to deal with. Like Gensetsu coming down with 4 wards just sounds obnoxious for them to handle. They have to Ogiri cap that turn essentially to clear that board, but then they're left with a Gensetsu that's like pumped up by 4. Sounds really aggravating to deal with.
All right, good luck, have fun.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, I'll shuffle a little more. You could see on the stream I was shuffling, but yeah, I'll shuffle a little more.
I'm playing Uma Musume.
Uma, ooh.
Handed me 5 times, 2 of them. Jesus.
Funsies matches.
Yeah. You want to have me half cut or?
That's fine.
Okay.
As always, everyone, thanks for tuning in. It's a lot of fun just kind of shooting the shit and casting these games for fun on the side.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say if you want a dice roll to see who.
Hopefully, you guys have been having fun in the IMS meta stuff, but I think about a little less than a month, barely like less than a month, November 22nd, we get the new sets dropping.
Your choice.
I'm looking forward to terrorize everyone locally with mono, and then I'm probably going to play Sword at regionals, I think, depending how good Sword is. I feel like Sword is a really strong contender next set. Not sure Sword is. It just looks so much fun to me. I really like that deck, but also my girl mono. I might end up having just play mono at some of these regionals.
Let me know what you're doing as far as mulliganing.
All right, looks like Uma is. It looks like Uma's going first. I was not paying attention, but I see that Abyss does have the Evo points out, so.
Yeah, no problem.
I guess I'll keep this.
Okay, I'm going to mulligan. Yeah, I guess that's better. Okay. So yeah.
It's so funny because like Control Abyss, like its game plan is the same into every matchup. I almost feel like, are we really looking for anything other than trying to like one either high roll or get a bunch of discards to like limit our opponent's ability to play the game into like unstoppable threats that we get to bring back over and over again? I'm not even sure what like in this matchup what are we truly looking for here.
Reveal. Special week. Your turn. She's a 2/2.
Yeah, I sometimes wish we had more time with certain sets and certain metas, especially. It's kind of unfortunate. That's kind of like part. Well, not really part of the reason, but a 3-month meta, or like, or at least like maybe closer to 2.5. You know,
Yeah.
would be fine. Like a couple extra weeks towards the end, I guess. But it kind of is what it is when we play this game. The meta changes so quickly, and they release so many sets so quickly. So what's nice for Abyss here is they don't have to worry too much about the early pressure. They get a kind of like chill. Because honestly, Uma can't really present too many threats here that are gonna be too big here. Opting not to swing into Bellringer Angel. Interesting. I've made that play before and it's always been a mistake. At least that's what I feel like a lot of the times, but we'll see what happens here. Next turn is turn 4. They could possibly get something like Daiwa or something, but I mean, also, what if yeah, we get the random discard here and we discard the Daiwa because screw you, essentially, is what Abyss usually says. Oh no, they're just opting to remove Special Week. Not bad choice as well. Guess they just didn't want them to have any bodies on board. Play the control game, wait till we get into Gensetsu and all our big finishers. Honestly. Abyss doing Abyss things. Listen, I haven't bought. Oh, I'm supposed to be ordering my IMAX cards tonight. Normally, I buy a case, but this I kind of passed on getting a case for this set because it was kind of too late for me to order it.
Draw 2, discard 1.
And then I'm only going to play one tournament on this in this meta too. I think one, maybe two. I think just one actually. And set 7's the one where I'm going to set 7 and set 8 are the ones I'm going to be playing the most on. This is just a really weird like in between time with IMAS. What are we ditching here?
Oh, discard Agnes Tachyon.
Discarding Tachyon? I love Tachyon. How could you discard Tachyon? It's such a good card.
God, what is this hand? Okay. Let's see.
Once again, not removing the Bellringer. Eventually, you're gonna have to deal with that Bellringer to swing in. You're gonna have to have. Well, I guess if the game plan literally is the Daiwa Vodka triple spell stuff going on, then I can understand why like they don't really care about the ward being there because they'll eventually get rid of it.
Tell me when you want to stop, and I'll just discard the top.
Yeah, I'll just stop.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Random enough. And then I will just reward. Actually, I will attack you with Bellringer for 0.
Okay.
And then pass turn.
Got it.
You're right about that. Tachyon isn't always the best, but being able to loop some spells and stuff always feels good. And also, listen, I just like Tachyon as a character. She's cool.
I play Daiwa.
Okay.
I'll search. I'll run the encroaching heat.
Okay.
All right, we're getting the Storm Spell into hand here, possibly preparing for something else later on. Do we have a vodka in hand here? We do. We got the vodka play. And then we'll probably just go ahead and use Tron Initiation here. Yep. Go ahead and get that buff on the board. Probably don't really care about Bellringer. Once again, we pass. And if they actually have Lamplit on opponent's turn too, going to be able to actually pump up the board by removing the Bellringer Angel and then go back to them, and then hopefully like possibly triple or double spell here, or play a third faller since he did get the Storm spell, so he can do a really big swing next turn, which would be pretty nice. We'll see what happens here.
Raindrop jumps.
Okay.
And then DC effects activate, or Vodka's effect activate. 4, 5, 4, 4.
I don't think terrorists return tonight, thank God. There's one person out here being a terrorist. Yeah, we're back in horse meta. We saw Old and Busted beat the new hotness to the ground, and now we're watching it possibly going to do some damage to Control Abyss here, but we'll see what happens. Okay, finally opting to get rid of the Bell Ringer, so maybe that signifies that they do not have a removal spell in hand for next turn for the pump. But I mean, it still doesn't necessarily say that exactly, but it's just a thought process. Oh, that is so painful here. All right, Silent Suzuka off the top. I know this deck plays Silent Suzuka as a one of. We top deck Silent Suzuka here to top deck their Kawi. That would be a funny play here. Oh wait, they have Ice and Flash too. Let's go. Bounce that back tank. Get that out of here, I say. All right, do we have a spell here to pump up the... Oh, we do. We can give Storm to put it to a 6-drop. So 11... we can push 16 damage here, right? That's pretty big.
Give this +1 in Storm, and then Vodka's effect. 5, 6, 5, 5, 6, 6. 6, 11, 16 to face.
That hurts.
Yeah. You're at 4.
From the 4. Let's go. Okay. No Narita Bryan, though, which means you can't Narita Bryan off the top, unfortunately, for game.
Technically 2 if that was on the board.
Okay. All right. We are at 6 life here. I don't think there's anything huge coming down. Yep, but we get the Gensetsu. No Israfil engraved, so we're going to probably have to wait a couple more turns before Israfil can come out and maybe heal them a little bit here.
I will pay an Evo point to evolve her.
So Evo probably push up 4 of these. Are we going to clear some of the board? We have to clear like at least you got to clear at least Vodka, right? Because Vodka giving rush to things is really annoying. Plus the power pump.
Any good way to do this? I suppose technically not.
Uma is doing some work, coming in, catching people off guard here. Not used to playing against this. Oh wait, Vodka's a 5/5, so it takes 3 to remove, which means you're only left with 2 wards. That's not good.
Not her. Sorry, the other one.
Oh, my bad.
You're fine. That's
this one. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. Yep. You're good. So yep.
Okay, that's a 6/4.
Yep. Just trying to get my dice for Gensetsu's attack stat. Swing at the same one for 2 more.
Okay.
Go up to 3. I guess I'll call this box up. Swing at the same one.
Where's
Up to 4.
Probably gonna have to use Gensetsu here to remove like Daiwa or something, right?
Or I guess if you do want to.
Yeah, respond. I'll make some noise on one of the standing foxes to deal 4 to it.
Okay.
And then Vodka's this is a 6, 7, 6, 6, 7, 3, and then the attack goes through, so this would be a 7/1.
shit. Okay, it's still alive. Okay. To 6. So now it's down to 1 attack. Okay. Dropping cards.
Well, let's get the easy claps in chat, boys. It's over.
7. And swing 7 at it.
That was so unfortunate.
What was her attack? 6. So
yeah,
was,
6.
Okay, so 6. So down to 3. And I mean, there's not much left to do, but just swing at the one with the 1 defense left. And yeah, that's pretty much the game.
All right.
Jesus,
It do be like that.
Yeah, I had so much booty, I couldn't get through it all. Well, that's the stat.
Well, Uma coming out of nowhere, beating everyone to the finish line here.
I still would have had 1 fox token left, I guess.
Yeah, you would have like. Yeah, at least ward this. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you just swing, I got no play points. So.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, had this.
Yeah.
Uma coming out of nowhere, winning the whole thing, going undefeated tonight. Insane. People sleeping on the secret Uma stuff. Oh, that's obnoxious to see sometimes. Uma coming in, sneaking in through. People need to remind people, don't sleep on horses, apparently.
Yep.
Otherwise, this is what happens. You think you're going to win the race, but it turns out horses are faster than you.
Alright, good game, man.
Yeah, good game.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining, as always. GG's to everyone. Really appreciate the people who show up for this. It's a lot of fun every week. Congratulations to Hung here, going 3-0 tonight with Uma, surprisingly. People sleeping on Uma and getting blown up on Uma. So, yeah. All right. I think that is it. I think I'm supposed to have a video coming out this week, and then I have a more fun, entertaining video coming out pretty soon too, or like I'm starting to write like notes on it at least, which will be pretty fun. And I hope to have that out like maybe Monday, because I'm going to do most of it, I think, Saturday or Sunday, hopefully. Yeah, please join. We do it every week, Wednesday. It's kind of starting now at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time because of job issues, where I'm coming home kind of later than I thought. So, come on, join, say hi in the Discord server. Come on in. Other than that, really appreciate all you guys. Thank you for coming and watching these little matches here in our little weekly online tournament. It's a lot of fun, and I enjoy interacting with everyone in the community this way. It just, the Shadowverse community is just great. But yeah, with that being said, guys, check out some of the other content if you haven't seen it already. I have a Passion deck up that's a lot of fun to play. If you're looking for something in IMAS to play that is relatively cheap. I actually didn't look at the prices, but I think most of the cards are just like pennies. I don't want to say pennies, but they're pretty cheap-ish for the most part, I would assume, because I think a good portion of the deck can be bought out of the trial deck. But check out the Passion deck video. I'm gonna have a cool video out pretty soon, but like, who cares about cool? Like, everyone knows the list basically. But the Passion deck is a lot of fun. If you're looking for something that's like high rolly and you can do wacky stuff, and like your board could like get out of control really fast if your opponent doesn't understand the matchup, that deck is a ton of fun. So check it out for sure. But with that being said, guys, hopefully see you guys next week here.